Welcome to the Eat Better, Move Better, Live Better podcast presented by Flourish with Tracy, where we'll dive into the realms of holistic wellness, plant-based nutrition, yoga, and self-care to help you live your best life. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for our special segments. Meditation Monday, start your week with mindfulness. Wellness Wednesdays, get the midweek boost you need. Sadhana Saturdays, dedicate weekends to personal growth. Join us as we explore and discuss all things to eat better, move better, and live better. Welcome to Sadhana Saturday. Today we're going to delve into the meaning, origins, methods, and significance of Sankalpa. Cultivating intention with purpose. The word Sankalpa comes from the Sanskrit language combining two roots. San, which means connection with the highest truth, and Kalpa, which is a vow. Sankalpa is a solemn intention, a solemn vow that is made with deep awareness and spiritual commitment. Unlike fleeting goals or external ambitions, a Sankalpa is a heartfelt intention aligned with your deeper purpose in life. It's not merely about achieving something material, rather it's about becoming who you are, a more awakened, conscious version of yourself. Sankalpa is not about fixing what is wrong. It begins with recognition that we are already whole. And from this place of self-awareness, you get to plant seeds of truth and the direction you wish to embody. The practice of Sankalpa is subtle yet powerful. And when consistently repeated, it can reshape your inner world and outer reality. It is a resolve or an intention taken with full sincerity and alignment with your higher purpose. It is not a goal, it is a direction. It's not just wishful thinking. Sankalpa is a deeply personal vow, a seed of shift, change, planted within your subconsciousness. The origin or practice of Sankalpa comes from the ancient Vedic and yogic traditions. It's closely tied to concepts like Dharma, which is your life purpose, and Svadharma, which is your personal path or duty. In the Vedas and Upanishads, the human will is seen as the co-creator of reality. And the intention or the Sankalpa is the tool that helps align individual consciousness with cosmic order. Sankalpa is emphasized in the context of Yoga Nidra, the deep yoga sleep-like state where the body is completely relaxed and the mind becomes highly receptive. In ceremonies or rituals such as puja or fire, Homa, Sankalpa is declared before beginning the offering, serving as a spiritual anchor or guide for the process. It also is common in meditation practices. It aligns your internal compass with cosmic truth. Sankalpa stems from a recognition that our choices shape our destiny. Sankalpa may resemble goal setting at first glance, but it's fundamentally different. Modern goal setting in the Western world often focuses on external achievement and productivity. It's typically future-oriented and driven by the mind's desires and ambitions. In contrast, Sankalpa arises from the heart and soul. It's the present tense affirmation of who you are and what you are becoming. For example, instead of saying, I will lose weight, and Sankalpa may be, I honor my body with nourishing choices. Rather than aiming to get a promotion, you may say, I express my talents with clarity and confidence. This shift from doing to being is profound. It creates a shift from the inside out. If we were to compare Sankalpa to Western goal setting, we would see Sankalpa is internal. It's inward, aligned with your life path or dharma. It's a statement of being, identity. It's present tense and it's already true, but it's rooted in stillness and awareness. Whereas Western goal setting is external, outward, performance driven. It's outcome focused, it's future tense, and it's conditional, rooted in planning and action. Western goals emphasize doing, whereas Sankalpa emphasize being. I am replaces I will. So how and when should you set in Sankalpa? The most effective time to set an intention or a Sankalpa is when the mind is quiet and the body is relaxed. This could be during meditation, before sleep, upon waking, during yoga nidra, or at transition points such as a new moon, solstices, or major life changes. These moments offer an opening to the subconscious, making it fertile ground for planting intentional thoughts. To formulate a Sankalpa, begin by turning inward and ask yourself, what do I truly need at this moment in my life? The answer should not come from ego or fear, but from your deeper self. Once clarity arises, shape your Sankalpa into a short, positive statement in the present tense, as though it is already true. For example, I am whole and at peace. I trust the wisdom within me. I live with love and purpose. And when you do so, avoid negative phrasing such as I will not worry. Instead, affirm what you are becoming. In episode 80, we discussed yoga nidra, the benefits, and why it's a powerful practice. It is a powerful vehicle when working with Sankalpa. During this guided meditative practice, you enter a state between waking and sleeping where the subconscious mind quiets and the subconscious becomes accessible. Sankalpa is silently repeated both at the beginning and the end of the yoga nidra practice. The intention set in this state can bypass mental resistance and deeply imprint itself into the psyche. Establishing a regular practice of yoga nidra with consistent Sankalpa can bring about a subtle yet profound transformation over time. Because the mind is in a receptive alpha or theta state during this practice, it is more likely to observe and integrate the intention on a deeper level. You can set a Sankalpa in addition to yoga, nidra, and meditation as previously mentioned for all transition points within your life, retreats, also as mentioned new moons or solstices, or when your mind is quiet and receptive. And you can integrate Sankalpa into your daily life. While yoga nidra is an ideal time to set and reinforce Sankalpa, it should also become part of daily life. Repetition is essential. Begin your day by silently affirming your Sankalpa before getting out of bed. Repeat it before important meetings, when facing challenges, or before sleep. Some practitioners write their Sankalpa on a card or journal, carrying it with them as a reminder. The practice works best when it is lived, not merely recited. Each time you act in alignment with your Sankalpa, you strengthen its presence. If your Sankalpa is, I embody compassion, then your daily interactions become the soil in which that Sankalpa takes root. As a daily ritual, repetition is key. Practice upon waking up, before bed, before major decisions. You can also use it as a mantra or a centering practice. Write it down, speak it out loud, live it. As you begin to think about forming a Sankalpa, be aware of one common mistake. It comes from choosing a Sankalpa that comes from ego or anxiety rather than inner wisdom. Take your time, reflect deeply. And another challenge is expecting immediate results. Sankalpa is not a magic spell. It is a conscious vow that takes repetition and patience. Some people forget their Sankalpa after a few days or abandon it when results aren't immediately visible. To stay connected, keep a Sankalpa journal. Repeat it at the same time daily and consider sharing it with a trusted teacher or spiritual friend for accountability. Don't overthink it. Don't desire instant results. Avoid choosing ego over your soul. And don't forget it over time. And you can do this by meditating regularly. And there is a scientific perspective to Sankalpa in the brain. Modern neuroscience supports the power of conscious intention. Meditation, visualization, and affirmation can change your neural pathways. It's a concept known as neuroplasticity. Repeating a positive statement during relaxed states helps rewire the brain away from fear-based patterns toward clarity and self-empowerment. In addition, coherent brain-heart states are achieved through practices like Sankalpa, enhancing emotional resilience, reducing stress, and increasing overall well-being. The science validates what yogis know and practice, that repeated heartfelt intention shifts and changes us at fundamental levels. How does this work? The subconscious processes imagery and intention as reality, rewiring the brain and shifting limiting beliefs. And this all occurs with repeated affirmation in the relaxed states. People use Sankalpa for many reasons, from healing and recovery to growth and transformation. And here are a few examples. Healing from illness. I am radiant with vitality and strength. I am vibrant and healthy. For breaking addiction. I am free and fulfilled. For navigating grief. I hold my sorrow with love and gentleness. For purpose and clarity. I trust life to guide me with wisdom. I trust the path unfolding for me. Each of these statements is more than a wish. It's a statement of becoming, a sacred promise between the self and the soul. So how do you formulate a Sankalpa? Well, reflect on your deep longing, not an ego desire. Phrase it in the present tense. Make it short, clear, and positive. Align it with your highest self. I am whole and at peace. I embody compassion and courage. I live my truth with clarity. And then practice for 5 minutes, relaxing the body, bringing awareness inward, and repeating your Sankalpa for 3 minutes with intentional feeling. This moment will allow you to feel the power of your Sankalpa. And then live it. Sankalpa is a vow of the heart, not a to-do list. It aligns your intentions with your truth, and you can integrate it in your meditations, your yoga nidra, your daily life. I'd like to now invite you to a short exercise to create a Sankalpa. If you already have one, then you can repeat it during this time. Or if you'd like to create a new one, or you haven't done it before, let's begin by finding a comfortable seated position. You may close your eyes or soften your gaze. And take a deep breath in through the nose, gently exhaling through the mouth. Feel your heart opening. Feel it soften. Take another inhale and exhale slowly, allowing the shoulders to soften. Allow your hands to rest gently in your lap or your knees. Feel the weight of your body supported by the earth beneath you. Now returning to the heart center, bringing the awareness to the space in the middle of your chest. Breathe gently into this space. Ask yourself silently, what do I wish to embody more fully right now? Peace, strength, self-love, clarity? Don't force the answer, just listen. As you listen, think about what do you need, not from the outside world, but from within. Now ask yourself gently, if I lived from that place, what would I be like? Let an answer form as a word, phrase, or feeling. Keep it simple, keep it real. Now begin to shape what you've received into a positive present tense statement. A Sankalpa is not a wish for the future, it is an affirmation of your truth now. I am whole and grounded. I speak and live my truth. I am enough just as I am. I move through life with courage and compassion. I have everything I need. Everything I need is within me. Whichever statement you choose, let the intention, the Sankalpa, be short, powerful, and true to your inner voice. And once your Sankalpa feels clear, repeat it silently in your mind as if it's already real. Feel it, believe it, embody it. Now breathe gently into your heart once again and feel the gratitude for this truth within you. Take a moment to commit to remembering this Sankalpa, not only in stillness but in your daily life. When you're ready, gently bring movement to your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, gently open your eyes and carry this intention with you. You may choose to write it down or repeat it before sleep tonight or during your meditation. Feel your Sankalpa as you're fully awake and aware of the space where you currently are. The Chandogya Upanishad says that you are what your deep driving desire is. As your desire is, so is your will. As your will is, so is your deed. As your deed is, so is your destiny. Sankalpa is not a goal to be achieved, but a path to be walked. It is a subtle but potent tool that awakens us to who we truly are. When practiced with consistency, reverence, and sincerity, Sankalpa aligns us with our Dharma, our life path, and transforms how we live each day. In essence, to live your Sankalpa is to live consciously, to remember your truth, and to step into each moment with intention and grace. Namaste. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's insights help you on a personal journey towards a healthier, happier life. Don't forget to join every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for more self-care and holistic wellness tips. Before you go, make sure to comment, click the bell, like, and subscribe buttons for upcoming episode notifications. Be sure to always consult a medical professional before making any major changes regarding your health, diet, or routine. In the meanwhile, stay motivated, stay inspired, and remember, every step you take is one step closer to a better you. Until next time, keep flourishing, and as always, may all be well.